If anybody wants you out here, they'll get you. I don't want my identity shown because these hills have eyes and ears, and we know that the cartel knows all of us. We all realize that even if you're carrying, it'll protect you for the situations that you can see coming. There's a lot of times when I'm riding, especially in the rougher country, where the hair just stands up on the back of your neck, and you know somebody's watching you, or something is watching you, and you just don't know where they're watching you from, and you just kind of hope that nothing happens, and you just ride on.
Get my sunglasses and my keys. I could leave the house and leave it unlocked and everything would be just fine when we came home, but anymore I don't even feel safe in my own home. I'm really discouraged because this has just been going on for so long. It is a constant stress. You're always on your toes, you're always watching. And the only thing we can do to protect ourselves and preserve our own safety is to just go about our business.
You're being violated every day. Growing up on a ranch, I'm fourth generation. Well, behind me is where our property starts. We butt up against the Mexican border, and then we go about 3 miles north of here. Right now we're in an area where we've had a lot of drive-throughs, full-size pickups with marijuana. They cut the wall down, drive through. With the drugs coming right now, and the backpackers, the mules they call them, they're loaded with 50-pound pack in the back and a 20-pound pack in the front, double bundles. They're so adamant about keeping a straight line to get where they're going. Well, this fence angles off a little bit, and then they decide, well, we got to be over here, so they just go through the fence. You know, in this particular case, they'll just come in here, go this way. If the clips are still on it, they'll get into that kind of deal. Have one guy hold it down.
We're tasked as being the guardians of the border. We're the front line. We're going to see what's coming in first. We're going to make those detections and then make those determinations of how we're going to handle that. We have to make sure what kind of traffic or people that are coming in. We work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are always at a presence at the border. When people see that that presence isn't there, there's going to be people that will take advantage of that. Our community is mainly going to be ranchers, people that work cattle. So they're not very close in proximity to each other. So we get to know a lot of the ranchers that live and work in this area. And we get familiar. Oftentimes we use a lot of the information that they can provide to us to also help us with our work.
I want to welcome you all tonight. I truly appreciate all of you coming. I think this is an important issue.
I come with a message from many friends and family. Secure the border. Since we lost...
6 years ago, one morning, my cousin, my uncle, my father, and myself sat down for breakfast and talked about what we were going to do for the day. When we finished, my cousin and I went to move cows, while my father went to check a motor and my uncle went to check other waters on the ranch. That was the last time I saw my father.
December 7th, one of our employees was working on the Gray Ranch south of here and was kidnapped by illegals, and they were drug runners. And yes, it was a kidnapping because there are rumors out there. I think a lot of the agencies have tried to cover this up. It's a tough issue here.
The wall is a ploy to get the American people to think that the border's secure. You'd look at that thing and say, well, nobody's going to come across there. Well, if you don't have enough people patrolling it, it isn't going to work. We can't get Washington to acknowledge what the capabilities of Border Patrol are to be able to control the border.
In Washington, they say we need more money for more people. I say that that's not going to work. Under President Bush, we increased the number of people by double, and we didn't see one improvement on the border. It is going to take the commitment of a commander-in-chief to secure the border. That's it.
Well, you would think that living in America, you would be safe and secure in your own home and on your own property, but it's no longer true in America. There's a lack of awareness about what is actually happening to the ranchers along the border, both in New Mexico and Arizona. And we just don't seem to be able to get the message out. We need help. We need the border secured.
Secure the border for my family and your family and our community and our country. We're demanding the right to live free and safe on our own land and in our own homes.
Let's work toward a secure border. Our nation and cattle producers are counting on it. Visit nmagriculture.org for more info.